What are the 2 upcoming neighborhoods you need to invest in Brooklyn ASAP? Let's talk about it. What's going on, good guys? Chris Newton here, Chris Newton Real Estate, ChrisNewtonRealEstate.com. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Right now, we're here to talk about the top 2 neighborhoods in Brooklyn you need to invest in to make money hand over fist. Let's get into it. Now, a lot of people ask me, Chris, I got this amount of money, I want to invest. You know, they see the people on Instagram, they see the people on TikTok, they see the people on YouTube. They even watch some of my videos and they ask me, how do I make money? I have this amount of money, I need to make some money, I want to invest, I want to become a landlord. How do I do this and how do I make the most amount of money? Park Slope is expensive, Fort Greene is expensive, Cobble Hill, Boerum Hill, Brooklyn Heights, Williamsburg, Bushwick, all of these places seem so expensive and I don't know how much money I'm going to make. Now, if you guys have been following my channel for a long time, which you should be or you should have, if not, go back and watch other videos on how to own a multifamily, how to run a multifamily. What I can tell you guys is all about the numbers, okay? So now you want to be a landlord. Why? Because more than likely you want to be a landlord is because you want the rental income. You want to make sure that you are making money on this. You're parking your money in a property. Yes, real estate is going to increase. So it's going to go up. For the most part, it's going to go up. You're not going to get those kind of returns just having your money sitting in a bank. You're going to lose money just having your money sitting in a bank. So you want to park it in real estate. Yes, most definitely. What else do you need to do? You need to make sure you find a property that's going to give you great cash flow. Okay, cash flow, that's the main thing. How do you get great cash flow? Something called a cap rate. The cap rate is the rent or cap X. Let's just talk cap X. Cap rate and cap X, basically the same thing. You're gonna look for something called a cap rate or cap X. Most people don't understand cap X, but same thing. You put money into a property, you buy a property, and the amount of money it brings you back on a yearly basis, that's gonna be a cap rate. So you take that amount of money that you make on a yearly basis and divide that into the amount of money that you paid for the property. What happens then? That number that you get, the 0.002 or the 0.03 or 0.05, that's going to be a cap rate. Most investors are looking for something with a 5 or a 6 in front of it and higher. You don't mainly get that, but however, you definitely can. Neighborhood number 1, Brownsville. Yes, I said it, Brownsville. Brownsville, Brooklyn is an up-and-coming neighborhood that you as an up-and-coming investor need to get into ASAP. Why do I say that? There's a lot of developers going into Brownsville. You're seeing a lot more police. You're seeing a lot more care going into the area. A lot of people believe that Brownsville is dangerous. They hear a lot of the stories. So from back in the days when the projects were first built, there was a reputation going on about Brownsville. They're cleaning up Brownsville at the moment, and you don't want to get into an area or a neighborhood when it's already popping. If it's already there, you already missed out. You want to get in on it when it's in a sense at its lowest or on the rise, like how people do with crypto, how people do with stock, how people do with basically everything when you come into a business decision. Now, I'm telling you guys this now, don't say nobody ever told you, because when we got notice of Bitcoin, you and I, it was already there. It was already hundreds of dollars or whatever to get in. It was already expensive. When ChatGPT came into the fold, and we understood it, it was already very, very expensive to get into it. However, people before us knew about it and already had a head start. I'm giving you guys a head start. Brownsville, Brooklyn is definitely what you need to get into. Number 2, I'm also going to summarize it at the end of this, okay? Number 2, East New York. Yes, East New York. East New York. Yes, East New York is definitely an area you need to invest in. It's up and coming, it's on the rise, it's being cleaned up, and you as an investor need to get into these areas. Why? Because again, when it's already great and they decide to change the names, it's too late already. It's way too late. So I'm telling you, get into it now while you can. Okay, now I'm going to tell you why you should get into these two neighborhoods and sum it up. The price points, obviously you want to buy a multifamily. I'm assuming you want to buy a multifamily. The price points for these multifamilies are very, very low. Very, very low at the moment. The average price point for a multifamily, let's say it's a 2-family, $1 million and under for a 2-family property. Even some other properties you can get, they may be rent stabilized, but you can get other multifamily properties for $1 million, $1.2 million, $1.3 million, $1.4 million, and these are coming with 2-family, 3-family, 4 families, even more than that. Now that's going into commercial. That's what's happening. So you get in a 3-family. Let's say you get in a 3-family for $1.3 million. Okay, in a lot of these areas, unfortunately, the poverty rate is very high. What does that mean? A cash paying tenant, they're not going to be able to afford top dollar. Okay, so let's say $3,000. East Flatbush, there's 3-bedroom units in East Flatbush going for $3,000. I've rented a few of them. If you can pay $3,000 for a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, you're not going to take that money and go to Brownsville. You're not going to take that money and go to East New York. It's not going to happen. Not at the moment, right? Later on down the years, 10 years from now, possibly. At the moment, it's not going to happen. Why? It's not a desirable neighborhood in the eyes of a lot of people, okay? I'm not upset with Brownsville or East New York. However, in the eyes of a lot of people, Brownsville and East New York, I'm not spending $3,000 a month of my money to go live in Brownsville or East New York. I'll go to East Flatbush. I'll go to Marine Park. I'll go to Crown Heights, Weeksville that they just named out of nowhere. I'll go into those areas and live in comfortably. So now, I say that to say what? Now the city will pay you, the landlord, money, good money, to house these tenants that cannot afford the $3,000 a month. Maybe they don't have the best credit. Maybe they don't have the best income. So now you'll get places like, you'll get City FEPs, you'll get soda vouchers, you may get Section 8. There are other programs out there that will pay you basically overpay you for those rental units. That's insane. They may overpay you for these rental units. They will. So now you're getting $3,000 a month. A cash paying tenant, you'll probably get $2,000 out of, maybe $2,200. So you're making an extra $3,000, $3,100. Well, instead of $2,200, you're getting $31, or you're getting $32, you're getting $3,300. So you're getting top dollar for that. You're getting a lot of money for that. Now you're doing that with let's say, okay, I'm pulling out my laptop right now so I can have a computer with me. Get the calculator. So let's say you have a 3-family property, and you're getting City FEPs to pay you $3,027 a month. That's $9,081. Now you're going to multiply that number by 12, and now that number becomes $108,972. That's a great number. Now, you paid 1.1 for the property. 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100, boom. Just want to make sure your cap rate is 9%, almost 10%. That's insane. And you're getting that East New York and you're getting that in Brownsville. Now, you just got to worry about the type of tenants that you're getting, okay? And then that's for you to decide. You might get some great tenants, you might get some crappy tenants. It's all on for you to decide. What I'm saying is these numbers speak for themselves, okay? 10%, you get a 3-family for $1 million, 1.1. It might be a little bit more. Let's just say, I'm just saying 1.1 as a number. If we go to 1.3, that number's not too far off from there. We go to 1.4, that number's not too off from there. That's insane. So yes, these are the neighborhoods that you're getting. Now, if you go into Park Slope, it's but so much money that you're going to get back because the rents are high. However, the price points for those properties are super high as well. So you might get a 2% cap rate, 3% cap rate. That is low. Cap rate is basically return on your investment. That is low. You need a higher cap rate. So this is what you need to do. Brownsville in East New York is where it's at. Do not say I didn't tell you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Later.